Hello students, welcome back to this session. Today, myself Manjunath, I am going to demonstrate you on the history of computers and the evolution of computers. So in 2500 BC, the first one was discovered was the abacus. So what is abacus? Abacus is the first known calculating machine used for counting. Basically it was used for counting. It is made up of beads and rods. It is mainly used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Next one, in 1614 AD, the next generation was Napier's bone. So Napier's bone was invented by John Napier, a Scottish mathematician. A set of bones consists of 9 rods, one for each digit 1 through 9 and a constant rod for the digit 0. This was the mechanism used in Napier's bone. It was in the year 1614 AD. Then in 1633 AD, the slide rule came in existence. So the slide rule was invented by William Orthard. The slide rule is embodied by the two sets of scales that are joined together with a marginal space between them. So in this what happens is two set of scales they were used for doing the calculation part. So in this 1633 AD slide rule came in existence. Next, in the year 1642 AD the rotating wheel calculator came in existence. So how does the rotating wheel calculator works? The rotating wheel calculator, it was first developed by French philosopher called Blaise Pascal. It consists of gears and levers. This is a predecessor to today's electronic calculator. This is the beginning of the calculator. By using this, the calculator came in existence. Next, in 1822 AD, the difference engine came in existence. So the difference engine was built by Charles Babbage, the British mathematician and engineer. Babbage is called the father of today's computer. Generations of computers. The first generation was evolved in the year 1940 to 1956. In this generation, the computers were used vacuum tubes for circuitry and magnetic drums for memory. It can solve one problem at a time. Second generation, it started in the year 1956 to 1963 and transistors were used. The second generation of computer replaced vacuum tubes by transistors. Transistors used punched cards for input and printout for output. Third generation. In third generation, it started in the year 1964 till 1971 and it got replaced from transistor to integrated circuits. Transistors were made smaller in size and placed on silicon chips. It increased speed and efficiency of computer. It can solve many problems at a time. Fourth generation. It started in the year 1971 till now and it was replaced by transistor to microprocessor. Thousands of integrated circuits were built into a single silicon chips. As these small computers became more powerful and could be linked together from networks, which eventually led to the development of the internet. Fifth generation, present and beyond. So in this generation, transistors were replaced by artificial intelligence. So fifth generation, computers will come close to bridging the gaps between computing and thinking. Because of this advanced technology, we can now make movies, 3D computer animations, play video games, make music, do the school works, our business,
No more money, loose change, or even swiping.
transportation, navigation, space technology, and many more. Goal: to create experts to implement human intelligence in machine. Examples for that: full form, speech interpretation and recognition interface. It was developed by Apple and it was released in the year 2011, and it was also called as intelligent personal assistance. Now let us discuss on application of artificial intelligence. In application of artificial intelligence, there are several number of kinds. The first one is gaming, natural language processing, expert systems, vision systems, speech recognition, handwriting recognition, and finally intelligent. So there are advantages and disadvantages. Advantages are error reduction, there is no break in between, no medical applications required, repetitive jobs, whereas in disadvantage it is high in cost, no replicating humans, no improvement with experience, no original creativity. Now, speech voice recognition. What is speech and voice recognition? It also uses automatic recognition or computer speech recognition, understanding voice by the computer and performing any required task. Now, where it can be used? System control or navigation, commercial industrial applications, voice dialing. The next one is image recognition. So what is image recognition? The ability of software to identify objects, places, people, writing and action in images. Computer can use machine vision technologies in combination with a camera and artificial intelligence software. So uses of image recognition is labeling the contents of images, guiding robots, self-driving cars, accident avoidance system, factory automation, security surveillance. By this I am going to end this session. Thank you so much for watching.